Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy King Hooley here with Truth Be Told Sports Podcast, and you are in for a treat today because you're going to experience a Truth Be Told first. You've seen this before. You've watched us cover football. You've watched us cover baseball. You've watched us cover basketball and even cover hockey because it's on the logo, because that's how dedicated we are, right? But today we are taking off the gloves and stepping into the ring because we have a certified badass in the building today, here to join us for this interview. So get ready, because it's about to go down right now. Yo, welcome back. You're tuning into the Future Sports Talk Radio. We are Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. It's your boy King Hooley on the mic, and you know the vibes. You know who I'm with. My A1 from day one. Hollow Point's in the building. What's up, Hollow Point?
What up? What up, man? What's up, fam? What up, everybody? How's it going?
Man, it is going, bro. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy for this moment. You know what I'm saying? We finally
it's exciting.
Get a chance to do something like this, you know, and it lined up.
Yeah.
Everything lined up perfectly. Shout out to Bare Knuckle Management. They reached out to us, you know, and set us up with this interview, and now we're here. Now we're here. What do you think, man? You excited?
I'm very excited, man. I'm ready to do it, man. This is awesome. Awesome opportunity.
Okay. So if you're under a rock, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we have Brooke Evans, Bare Knuckles Fighting Championships. Brooke Evans, she's set to make her debut on October 18th against Marisol Ruelas. We have her in the building, but right now, got to kick it over to Hollow Point. He gonna let you know where to find us on the socials. So Hollow Point, do your thing real quick.
Thank you very much for everybody who's always with us. We appreciate you coming back for this special episode of the Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. As always, you can find us on the Facebook page at Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. We also have a Facebook group at Truth Be Told Sports. Also find us on the Instagram, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, where you should be watching us right now, where you can like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. And you can also find us on the TikTok, where we now can find us on is Threads, because we now have a Threads presence. So you can literally hit us up on any of the social platforms that most people frequent. So anytime you want to let us know how great we are, hit us up on any one of the platforms. You're probably gonna get an answer from this pretty face or that kind of pretty face. So hit us up anytime.
Everybody likes my face, bro. People like my face. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's all right. So
we're gonna switch it up from, you know, saying this pretty face to somebody who makes a living messing everybody else's face up. You know what I'm saying? Making her bare knuckle fighting debut on October 18th against Marisol Ruelas. We have badass Brooke Evans in the building. Let's go.
Badass, let's go.
Yeah.
That was a good introduction. I like that.
Hey, do you have a nickname?
Bare knuckle, Brooke. Just
Bare
keep
knuckle.
it.
Man. Can we change it to badass? Hey, feel free to do that if you want to.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I like it. We'll see how I do, because I got my debut. You know what I mean? I don't want to come out.
Right.
I want to stay humble, right?
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, my bad.
I like where you're going.
Brooke Evans. Humble Brooke
Hey,
Evans. Is in the
once I get in there and do really well, then I'll, get a little bit.
So you have that debut coming up on the 18th. How you feeling?
I feel good. I'm excited. I'm like a little, nerves are normal, right? And it's not so much like I don't get nervous about the opponent or who my opponent is or anything like that. It's always like, because I want to perform as well as I know I can, right? So ultimately it's me against me, because if I perform as well as I know I can, things should be good, right? And it's always just that little bit of nervousness, just like with any sport. Like you want to do everything that you've been training and working on, and boxing and fighting, there's so much to it, right? There's and it all goes so fast, like a very quick pace that you have to make these adjustments and do all these things. So the nerves come in that I just want to perform as well as I can, really.
Right.
Because it's a big opportunity, you know, and I want to definitely make the best of it.
Absolutely. It's a huge opportunity, and you know, congratulations for getting that spot. So, for everybody out there who don't know who Brooke Evans is, can you let us know about, you know, who Brooke Evans is, or where's Brooke from? What's Brooke into?
Okay, so I'm from Kentucky. I live in like northern Kentucky area, and I train in Cincinnati, Ohio. So where I live in Ohio, it's like super close, this Kentucky, Ohio area. So I train in Ohio. I train at Rab Radford's Boxing. I've been with him for a few, I mean, geez, actually close to 5 years now. He's who I was with when I turned pro for boxing, and had a bunch of amateur fights and stuff with him. He's helped so much. So since I got back into boxing, that's where I've been at. I had taken a long time off, and I did it when I was young because I'm 38 years old. So I first started boxing when I was like 18, 19, something like that, right when I got out of high school. I boxed for a few years, and then I think I had like 8 or 9 amateur fights back then. I had one random MMA fight. That was when I was like, I think 24. So right out of high school is when I really got into the fighting and stuff. And then I took a long time off, and then I just got back into it. I have, I'm a mom. I have a son. He's 15. He's all into sports and stuff now, which is awesome. He plays football and does wrestling. He's like my biggest fan, and I'm his biggest fan. So it's great. It's awesome. But yeah, but that's it. Yeah. Just, I don't know. Besides fighting, I love being outdoors, and like when I'm not in fight camp, I'm like trying to like hike and camp and be outside and all that stuff. So
the elements, I get it. That's what's up. Brooke, who are some of your influences, whether it be within sports or outside of sports? Like who are some of your big inspirations to get you to do what it is that you're doing now?
I don't know. That's like a really good question. Man. Because I mean, I have certain athletes and stuff, right, or other female fighters that I really look up to because I like how they like present themselves, and I like how they like Holly Holmes. She's one of my favorite, right? I love how she is. Like she just did that wrestling thing out of nowhere, just goes and wrestles like, and she's amazing. But I really like the way she like conducts herself. So like I follow her on social media, and I really like her a lot. And
we love her here because she
we do
Rousey's face off. We love.
Oh, I know that was great. That was great.
Ronda Rousey and Emmanuel Nunez. Like Jesus, for whatever reason, like that fight, I always post that just because I appreciate her greatness.
I know, and the Ronda Rousey, that was good too because there was so much hype behind it, and like at the weigh-ins, and it got a little disrespectful, not on Holly's end, you know, but she maintained like her professionalism, you know, and all that, and then went in there and just handled business. Like I loved watching that fight. That was awesome.
Clean off. It was awesome.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
And I guess like I was gonna say, like I had gone, I had a fight in Louisville, and I went to the Ali Museum. There's the Ali Museum there, right? And to be honest, like I had no idea about all the stuff he had done for the community and all that, like to the degree that he did, until I went to that museum and I saw everything, and like how much he gave back to the community, and how much he, just all the awareness he would raise. And now I've like listened to some of his speeches and the way he talks and stuff about what kind of human being you are, and like what are you bringing into the world and all that. So that was something I was like, that's really cool. I like that kind of stuff.
Yep. Yeah, he's definitely one of the greats. He's the greatest of all time for a reason, you know, and it's not just about boxing. Right?
Exactly.
He's a great person. He's a fantastic person outside of the ring. This charismatic.
Yeah, his social imprint carries over forever.
Like, exactly.
He'll always be one of the greats.
Was there a specific moment where you knew this is it? Like I want to box. Let's say you got into boxing first, like that you knew you wanted to box. What was that moment?
Oh yeah. Okay. So I played a lot of sports in high school. I played basketball, volleyball, softball. I played year round, you know, all the summer leagues and stuff like that. So when I got out, it was right when I graduated high school, and I've told this story before or whatever, but I I was at my mom's and the Rocky movie was on. And I don't remember which Rocky it was, but it was like one of the older ones where I think it was where he's going to be fighting maybe Apollo or something. He was training like in the basement, like it was that rough training. He's jumping rope, he's hitting the speed bag. Before he got to all the fancy stuff, I think he was taking it back to like the basics, kind of thing. So, and I was watching that scene and watching him train and all that. And I'm like, I want to do that. Like, because the training part looked fun, the fighting stuff. I was like, and I told my mom, I was like, I'm going to find a boxing gym. Because you got to think, I played sports all through elementary, middle school, high school. So it was like, here I am graduating. I'm like, what am I going to do with myself? Like, I'm an athletic person. I like doing stuff like that. So that was what made me think that I wanted to try it.
Right. Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
For
Rocky,
sure.
yeah, definitely. Rocky 4 would be the one that would make
the greatest montage ever.
Oh, that was montage upon montage upon montage.
Is that when they were running on the beach or whatever?
No, that's Rocky 3. That's the one they were running on the beach. I think he was going to fight Mr. T, Clubber Lane. Rocky 4 was against Drago.
Okay.
Yeah, when he went over and his wife told him he couldn't win.
Oh, okay.
That was major L for Adrian for saying that. You can't.
So for bare knuckle, I just want you to paint the picture for some of our audience who wouldn't necessarily be aware of how the BKFC goes. Now it's just you guys your knuckles are taped. There's no gloves. There's no how does it?
So your knuckles. So again, this will be my debut. So some of it's kind of new to me, but from what I know so far, so your wrist is wrapped and your thumb is wrapped, but all of that is out. You know what I mean? So you're wrapped right here around the wrist and you're wrapped on that, but all of this is exposed. There's no padding.
That's tough.
There's no padding or nothing.
That's one thing. Like I grew up around, like I said, my father-in-law was a professional fighter back in the 80s. I had an uncle that was like into boxing, and he would always take me to his gym when he would be in town and stuff like that. It wasn't the fact that getting hit in the face that turned me off the boxing, but it was the fact of getting hit in the face. Like I could take a punch, but I don't know if I would want to take that many in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your mentality going into that? Like,
well, what I've been thinking lately is all these other people do it. All these other women have done it and do it.
Right.
So why can't I? Right. Because I'm a pretty tough individual. So I figure not like it's something that nobody else has ever done, or it's the first, there's all these other people that handle it. Right. And, get busted up or whatever. So I'm like, this is funny. So I got kicked in the face by a horse. Yeah. Right? I was like, so I've been thinking about that too. Like because I don't think I wouldn't guess that my opponent or any opponent will punch me as hard as the horse kicked me in the face. Right. Because that's a 1,000-pound animal. Right. And, but that was crazy, right? So that happened a long time. That was when I was in high school, I guess. So I think I was a sophomore, but it was her front. She was jumping over this thing. I was holding her, and it was her front leg, and it punched me in the face basically, and she ran over top of me. But anyway, it busted me open and broke the eye orbital stuff, my nose. It was a whole mess. But I guess the point I'm making is like, even when that happened to me, I didn't even feel the pain, to be honest. Like it happened, and it was like, it felt like, a bat pressure wise busted me in the face. But as far as pain, I didn't really feel pain. And I like stood up, and it looked like Kool-Aid was just running out my nose. And I was like, and it was all busted open here. I had to get stitches. But my adrenaline and everything, I ended up getting back on the horse, rode all the way back with a sweatshirt on my face. So I think about that too. And I'm like, because the truth is, when you're really in the moment, and I've had not my last fight, but the fight before that girl, she hit pretty hard. And I had like a little mark on my nose, and she had, my eyes were kind of swollen and busted up and stuff like that. But in the moment, and I know when my coach, he like took the little bit of adrenaline to put on my nose, and he was putting the presses on my eyes, and that stuff got me hyped. It did. Like I was like, this is what's up. Like it makes you feel like you're really in there. So I don't know. I've been thinking a lot because I only got about 4 weeks. So I've been thinking a lot about stuff, and I'm like,
it's coming up pretty soon. A little under 4 weeks, a little bit over 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about your training for this particular fight against Ruelas. How much of it has been focused on her adapting to her style as opposed to honing your own?
The only really adjustment that I've made as far as her, because here's the thing I've learned the hard way, that you can watch other people, you can watch videos of people fight, you can watch videos of people train, until you get in there with them, you really don't know what to expect, you know? But one thing I do know is that she's a southpaw, so she's left-handed, right? And even if she was a switcher stance and go to orthodox, let's just say, I'm so used to orthodox because that's all I spar is people that are right-handed. So that wouldn't even be a big deal. So what I've done is I've focused a lot on working with southpaws, just so that I feel just as comfortable with the southpaw. Because you don't get as much work, or at least I usually don't get as much work with southpaws as I do orthodox. So that's the only thing. I mean, usually it's like if the other fighter is a southpaw or orthodox, that's really good to know. Or do they switch? Those are things that are really good to know just so you can train accordingly. But as far as any other things, we're just going to have to adjust and see when I get in there.
Okay.
That's awesome. Now, as far as the fan, like what can the fans expect to see when you get in that ring for the first time with you? What can you tell them that they should see when they see Brooke Evans roll up into that ring for the first time to battle?
A lot of action. I'm not going to be standing there.
Yeah, there we go. Please.
Good. Good.
And
I got two new viewers now, so we just want to make sure that y'all ain't just dancing around. No, I'm just kidding. Do what you got to do to survive, man.
But definitely a lot of action.
Yeah. Okay. No,
and too, another thing is, and when I say a lot of action, like I'm not sloppy though either. You know, like I know what I'm doing. So skill and aggression and action.
Yeah.
Sure.
I saw a couple of your videos. I want no smoke. I just that she hit a couple. It was a couple, dude. She had like a couple of body shots. She hit. Oh, dude, she was sparring with a dude, and he kind of was like, and I saw him do that. And I was like, I had to turn that off, man. I was like, nah, I don't want none of this.
Oh, sure.
No problem.
Let me get out of here.
That body, that's where it's at. You want to hurt somebody.
Yeah. I saw you.
You want to hurt somebody. Yeah, you go there. You would definitely slap a motherfucker real quick.
Yeah.
With that
body work. You would slow him down.
I would have tossed my gloves and walked out of the gym, man. You're not gonna hit me right there. I'm a grown man.
So, we're gonna ask. Okay, from boxing, okay, you had what, 4 or 5 professional fights as a boxer?
4,
right? 2, 1 and 1.
Yes.
What was your biggest motivation to switch it over to bare knuckle? Why not stay in boxing?
So first of all, like the opportunity kind of just like came to me. I didn't necessarily search it out or anything like that. But it did come at a good time because there's a lot that go, because I mean, I think it's a business, right? Boxing and stuff like that. It's a sport, but it's also, there's a business aspect. With me being older, it's not like I was some Olympic athlete, or an Olympic amateur boxer, right? So I wasn't signed to some big, huge, promotion or anything like that. Cause sometimes if you can get ins like that, or you can get that support, it makes your boxing career and stuff a lot easier. You get better fights, things like that. Right. So anyway, I was in this spot where I was kind of trying to navigate that. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to do things on my own, do the best I could to kind of find my own fights, stuff like that. And then that's when Tyler had reached out to me about the BKFC, and all I was trying, like my goal with pro boxing was to just have a really cool experience. Like if I could have got on Top Rank, sorry, my dog's being annoying. If I could have, stop Birdie. If I could have got on Top Rank or something like that, or got an opportunity with that, that's kind of what I was looking for. So then when this opportunity came, I thought, well, here it is right here. Like it's still it's bare knuckle, yes, but it's still the same kind of fighting I do. Some of the clinch stuff's a little different, but that's about it. It's not like there's kicking. It's not MMA or something. It's not kicking or anything like that. And it kind of like fast tracked me and forwarded me onto this big platform, which is all I was really trying to make happen with the pro boxing. And I think it would have been a lot harder for me to try to navigate. Now what's nice is I'm signed with BKFC, so they're, that's who I'm signed with. And I mean, they take care of everything, and I have this 3-fight deal, so they find my opponents, and it's a lot of it's off of my shoulders. I'm in a better position to do really well. So it's a win-win.
Oh yeah.
In my opinion. No matter what the outcome or no matter how it goes, like, this is a really cool experience, and I'm really excited about it.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
For sure.
Awesome. Now, with, I know you guys go into like camp and train and do all that stuff. How much does nerves play a role in the preparation for your upcoming fight? It's just is it just the training makes it easy and you don't think about it during camp, or like how does nerves play a role into your upcoming fight?
I think like the closer it starts to get to my fight, the more my nerves come into play, because every time I get my gloves on to spar, I have a lot more pressure on myself because I want to do good and I want to perform well in there during my practices and stuff. But once I get in there and I start sparring and all that, it goes away. But it's weird because I'll get a little almost nervous before sparring, but it's not because I'm nervous to go in there and spar, but I just keep thinking like, again, like I want to do really well and I want to do this specific thing that I'm working on. I need to get it right today or something like that. So just more pressure on my training, I guess, more pressure on myself. If I have to miss it, okay, so I couldn't run last night because it was pouring rain. I still did all my training and my sprints and stuff like that, thank goodness. But you best believe I'm going to make up that run. So I'm not skipping stuff. I'm really consistent. And I have a tendency sometimes, to be honest, to overtrain. So I even got to be careful because sometimes my nerves and stuff will make me like overtrain because it's like I just want to be in such good shape. But with me being older, it'll take a toll on me. And it'll harm me more than it will help me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Let's switch it up. Let's talk about music a little bit. Like every athlete has a really good playlist. What's their top 5 songs on your playlist?
Oh, I don't know what they are right now. Honestly, I'm listening to weird stuff right now. like when I'm running, I usually like listen to rap and stuff like that. 21 Savage, like radio, like I'll go through that when I'm running and stuff like that. But then I also like listen to chill music when I'm driving and stuff. Florence and the Machine, I really like her a lot. And then, I'm just kind of all over the place. I don't like, the only thing I don't really listen to. Huh?
No, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was going to say the only thing I don't really listen to like pop music or anything like that. Like no Britney Spears, no Backstreet Boys, nothing like that.
So no Taylor Swift whatsoever.
No, none of that. But just like I said, I'll listen to rap a lot of times when I'm training. And then I listen to some rock and stuff like that. And then some other stuff.
Walkout song. What's going to be your walkout song?
Okay, so I think I'm going to take it back to what the walkout song was for my pro debut, which it was Chinchilla, Little Girl Gone. So she says something like "Ding ding, hold my earrings" for my debut.
Let's go.
Good. I know, yeah. Nice. So that was what I used in my pro boxing. So I'm like, well, I'll probably take it back to that for my BKFC because I did Heads Will Roll for one of my fights, which was pretty cool. It was like a little techno-y kind of song. It was pretty good. But But so I'll probably go back to the Chinchilla.
Right on.
Cool.
That sounds good. All right. We'll have a little fun here. Let's do a little rapid fire round before we get you out of here. Prefer pizza or tacos?
Say that again.
Pizza or tacos?
Pizza.
All right.
I love tacos though.
Yeah, I know. they are good, right? They are.
I know. Yeah.
I'm more of a burger guy. I like burgers.
I love burgers. I'm cutting right now, so let me just tell you, like, everything sounds good.
What's gonna be your meal after the fight? Your post, because like training camp's over, or do you do that? Do you stop? Do you indulge in yourself in any particular meals that you missed out on during training camp before you start another one?
Yeah, for sure. Like my first meal I'll have like after weigh-ins, I keep that pretty healthy. Like I'll do like salmon, rice, all that, because I'll still have to fight, so I don't want to like feel like crap. But we usually after my fight, we always go out and eat a bunch of stuff. Like I love like the pub food, like the the burgers or the little mini corn dogs, wings, onion rings. Okay, like all
You're
that
talking
stuff.
two fat kids. Yeah, we like, yeah, we love all
dirty
that
to
shit.
me. You know what I mean?
We love all that shit over here.
A lot of good
Bacon
stuff.
cheeseburger. Yeah, all that stuff
Yeah.
for sure.
Your favorite movie or TV show to relax in? What are you binge watching?
I binge watch Modern Family.
Nice.
Good, once a year.
Much like I watch it over and over and over. It's just my favorite thing just to put on just for background, you know, and just to have on.
Phil's my guy.
Yes, every character is just great in that movie.
Yeah. Manny's my dude, man. I love Manny. Manny was my guy on that.
Manny, yeah, that was
just
serious.
So dry. Like everything was just so deliberate with him, and it was funny. He's kind of petty a little bit.
Yeah.
Dream vacation spot.
Okay, so I would love to go to Australia. I think that would be great. I feel like that would be really cool. I don't know why. Unfortunately, I don't think I can go to Australia, but
okay,
because I have a felony, so I don't think I'm allowed. I don't think I'm allowed to go.
Yeah, you know what? You win a couple fights, that shit will go away.
Well, yeah.
You get super popular.
Yeah, you get very popular.
Nationals everything around me, man.
yeah. So, but that's some place like that. I guess that would be my dream vacation.
If you
weren't,
go ahead.
I would say if you weren't fighting, what career would you be in?
Oh, I'm a case manager at a treatment center. I got my social work degree. So that's really that would be what you would say is my career. And I still do that right now. So I work and then I'm a single mom and stuff. And then I still train and balance all that. So I would do the case management stuff. And another thing, that's a good question because it all kind of ties in because what I would like to do is start a nonprofit organization out of the gym that I'm at and like offer private sessions and group sessions and camps for kids, things like that for people that are like in recovery or children that are like in foster care or anybody that's like directly affected by alcoholism or addiction or anything like that. That's what I would really like to use a platform for too, is to make those connections and find that funding and that backing to start something like that. So
for sure. I work in that area. Work in a field where we house like homeless veterans, and what we do with my job is provide supportive services for homeless veterans who, have those things like addiction and alcoholism. So I see what that is on a daily basis and understand the stuff that comes from it. So I also applaud you, because I know you battled addiction. So like, I just want to let you know. And then we also know here that we're very proud of your story, proud of where you come from to get to where you are today. So
absolutely.
For sure. Thank you for joining us today. Before we let you go, if you haven't noticed, I have a championship belt back here. The WWE, Hollow Point and I are big WWE fans. Did you follow WWE at any point in your life or a professional wrestling on that magnitude?
Like a long time ago when I was a little girl, like I used to back in like Hulk Hogan days.
Oh, perfect. This is perfect. This is right where I want to go with this. All right. So we have a little thing here, right? Where you have to cut us a little promo. Okay. You seen Macho Man, you seen Hulk Hogan or whatever. Cut us a little promo about, why we should check out this your debut.
Okay.
Hulk Hogan style or Macho Man, whoever you want to do it.
Oh gosh, you want me to do that? Oh, okay. Yeah. Man, what's really funny? I dressed up as Macho Man and I did a whole skit with my friend and she was Hulk Hogan for her husband's birthday. And I wish I could remember what my lines were in that because I feel like I would use it right now. But I'm like drawing a complete blank on my Macho Man thing. But I could do some. What about Mr. T? When they're like, can we do Mr. T? And they're like, yeah, and he's like, you can expect pain.
There it is, Rocky 3. Love it.
That's what he.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Hey, Brooke, thank you for joining us again. We really appreciate you coming on. This has been really fun for us. Win, lose, or draw, you're welcome back here anytime.
Awesome.
Okay? All right.
Well, thank you so much for having me on, you guys. I had a blast.
Before you go, feel free to give you a shout out to anybody you know out there.
Oh, just a shout out to all my sponsors. I got so many sponsors. It's I just made a post and all that, but all my sponsors, thank you so much for all your help, because it helps a lot. And my coach and my friends and my family and everybody. So,
all right, appreciate you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, badass. Humble Brooke Evans in the building.
Exactly.
Thanks, Brooke.
Thank you.
Oh, I cut her off. My bad.
That was dope.
Sorry, Brooke. Didn't mean to cut you off. And that was awesome, dude. That was awesome.
Yeah.
But before we get out of here, there's any honorable mentions that we need to mention?
Man, since we didn't do our normal show, I have a couple.
Okay.
First honorable mention is for the dumbass officials during the Auburn-Oklahoma game. What were you doing?
Terrible.
What were you doing?
Terrible.
And then to come admit that you messed up after the fact, what does that help? What does that help? Nobody. Helps nobody. They missed the unsportsmanlike, the dude trying to fake an injury and then goes to score a touchdown. He's outside the lines. That's unsportsmanlike. You can't even do that. It's in the rules. Everybody knew that except for the refs that were on the field, apparently. Then there was the fumble that should have been a fumble touchdown. That wasn't.
Yeah, I know, Charles. That's my fault. My bad, Brooke. She's still backstage. So sorry, Brooke. I didn't mean to cut you off.
but then the most egregious one was the pass interference.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
that didn't get called.
Terrible.
He grabbed his whole bottom half.
Bro, it looked like he was like trying to like pick him up and take him upstairs to go to bed. and you missed that? That's terrible.
So yeah. So then that's my honorable mention. And then like I hate that my honorable mentions are all negative, but Derrick Henry, what are you doing? What are you doing? Fourth quarter. Blah, 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 blah. If I'm the coach next week in the fourth quarter, about 3 minutes come in, he try to run on with his helmet, I'm stopping him. Hey man, just go sit down. We got it. We got it. Just go ahead and sit down. We got it from here, man. Yeah.
Get rid of Derrick Henry off the fantasy.
Justice Hill, come on in. Don't worry about it. I'm not putting him in. I'm not. Get mad if you want to. Go punch a wall. I don't care. You fumble 3 times in 3 games. You don't get to play in the fourth quarter no more.
Never.
So those are my honorable mentions. Sorry they suck.
Yeah, it's all good. Baseball's about to be over. You know, the playoff push is happening. Looks like the Yankees are going to get that 4th spot and take on that team from New England that I don't like talking about because they fucking suck. Looks like that's going to happen. But, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. They kind of limped into the playoffs, and that's kind of like what the Dodgers are doing too, man. You seen that?
Dodgers have a better limp, though. They have it's like a good limp because the wild card, anything can happen. And, like, at least they have some buffer room when is an actual series as opposed to is what 2 out of 3 they have to play, or is it just a 1 game? I forget. Is it 2 out of 3?
I think it's 2 out of 3, something like that.
Okay, but at least the Dodgers will get a 3 out of 5.
Our moderators ain't doing a great job. Oh, that's sneaking in. That's terrible.
Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be good, man. I feel bad. I feel bad for the Tigers fans because Detroit is trying their best to get their way out of the playoffs. They've been double-digit lead all season, and now they lost. Like, they can't win a game now. They can't find a win. And Cleveland now is 1 game back. And now 1 game back. And not only are they in danger.
Cleveland's always been scary, bro.
Listen, not only is Detroit in danger of losing the division, they might be out of the playoffs altogether. How do you go from being the best team in the league to being out of the playoffs? That's insane.
That just speaks to what we talk about, man, like all the time. Like with baseball, it has it's waves, man. You catch that catch that wave, and you ride that thing. That's it.
Yep.
I guess like for Fast and Furious enthusiasts out there, the Tigers hit that notch too soon.
Way too soon.
Way too soon.
They ran out of gas, man.
Turn what? What are you doing?
They're going down. They are a sinking ship, brother.
All right, man. Anything else you got, bro?
I wanted to give a quick shout to the WNBA, who is started their playoffs, they're in the second round now. Asia Wilson got her MVP for the 4th time, the most any woman ever in the history of the league. So MVP and defensive MVP. It's a co-defensive player of the year, but it's a defensive player of the year nonetheless. So she got MVP and defensive player of the year in the same season. That's like some Michael Jordan stuff. So,
bro, I've seen her play live, and it was ridiculous.
Some people are starting to call it the greatest of all time, and I'm telling you, I'm not.
I wouldn't.
I'm not arguing.
I wouldn't argue one bit.
So
I kept sitting there looking. Like at one point, she had like 22 points, and that was more than what the Sparks had together.
Yeah, so she's like KD if KD ever did some push-ups. You know what I mean? Like she's serious though, because she's tough. Like she'll get in there and fight in the inside. Like she has the mid-range game.
Think she punked him?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
I wouldn't doubt it. I think she teaches some moves in the post. No, shut up.
Yeah.
Well, back your ass down.
Right. So yeah. So shout out to her and to the league, because they're not, like I said, they're hot and heavy in the playoffs. Aces and Fever and the Lynx and the Phoenix team, Mercury, I think. The Mercury are hot and heavy in it. So shout out to them.
Right on. My shout outs will be to the Norwalk Little Minor C baseball team. Brandon's baseball team, the Little Sluggers. You know what I'm saying? We're doing our thing right now. I don't think we're winning games or losing games necessarily, but they're learning. And, when you're coaching little kids like that, especially a game like baseball, where it takes a lot of, paying attention and listening, whereas like 5-year-olds, they don't do either of those things. They never do either of those things.
I can give you the best advice that I remember, because I still remember my son and his team when he was T-balling it up and all that stuff.
Right.
You got a solid 15 to 20 minutes with those kids. Anything else is bonus. So pack whatever you need to tell them, pack it in that 15 minutes, because after that, you do.
And sounds like, hey, okay, all right, guys, pay attention. All right, hey, get out of the dirt. Get out of the dirt.
Stop taking the grass.
Hey,
leave the butterflies alone.
Hey, stop spinning around. So but it's worth it, man.
It's fun stuff.
I love baseball, so like it's beautiful teaching these kids like the new how to play, as opposed to like just hitting the ball and running around in circles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
But other than that, that's all I got, man. So again, man, shout out to the Elite Sports and Entertainment Network. Thank you for having us on here. Shout out to Bare Knuckle Management. Shout out to Bare Knuckle Brooke, or Humble Brooke, or Badass Brooke, whatever we're gonna call her. That's what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully she gets out. She does really well in this first fight, and then we can call her Badass Brooke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the fight.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I'm hoping that's what's gonna happen. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys. You see us back next week for Hollow Point. Am I pointing the right way?
Nope.
Okay, for Hollow Point.
Hey,
there you go. It's weird because it's different on my screen.
Yep.
But for Hollow Point, I am King Hooley. We are Truth Be Told Sports Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Rest in peace, Kobe. Right here. Peace.